What's up, everybody? It's Flocka back at it again with another Madden YouTube video. We are going to be doing another top 10 today. Today is going to be top 10 budget beast. We did this a couple weeks ago, around 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, but obviously the market has crashed 2 times since that last video. So there are a lot of new guys in the top 10, and there's also a lot of new cards that just came out that are going to be added into this list. There's going to be a lot of the new cards from this promo. I think there's around 4 or 5 of them, maybe more if I'm not mistaken. But let's get right into it, and let's see if you guys agree with this list. And number 10 is actually going to be the brand new James Bradberry that came out like a week ago. You do have to buy this collectible that is a 75 overall. And if you guys didn't know, after you buy a collectible like that, all you have to do is go to the store. As you can see, that was around like 6K. So that's all you're going to be spending for the collectible. And then you try to get as much cheap training as you can and then convert that into snow. And once you have 12.5K snow, you could buy a hot cocoa collectible. This is around 30 to 40K to do this card. I'm pretty sure you could do it for a lot cheaper. 12.5K snow is not a lot, especially if you have a lot sitting from challenges, other things. Not very bad at all. I honestly think this Bradberry is a good third corner, fourth corner. I do have a couple other corners above him on this list. So if you're building a budget team, this is a good guy to be on the lower part of your depth chart. Very good card. Very solid. Anyways, let's hop into our number 9. For number 9 is actually going to be one of these Snow Beast packs. I'm going to buy one just to show you who I'm talking about. I'm not going to build them for you. But here is the card we're talking about. We're going to be talking about Lamar here. As you guys can see, I actually have every single player on here besides the Lamar. All 4 of these cards are considered budget players. They're super easy to build. I don't know why I said that, but here you go. You pick the Lamar. If you guys did not know how to build this, it's fairly simple. All you have to do is add in the food collectibles, which you buy right here. You need 4 of them. So that would be around, 8,800 training or snow, which is not bad at all. We go take a look at the Lamar and then we build him all the way, or show what it would look like built all the way. He is a very, very solid card. As you can see, we're getting there. You guys know how the Madden menus are. But look at it. You could look at his speed. Obviously, it would be insane. 93 base speed. You could build this for around 40K. This is actually a lot cheaper than the other ones with the hot cocoa. So these are cheaper. You can get this around 30K, especially with the market crash and how cheap snow and training is right now. But it's just insane what you could do with a card like this. You could spend 100K and get like all 4 of these cards, which is insane. But the Lamar, great quarterback, very cheap to use. Everybody should probably have this card on their team if you cannot afford a 100K plus quarterback. Number 8, you're seeing this Dante Jackson blitz card. He has a 90 overall, but he is still very playable just because of his speed. Base speed 94. He has a power up as well. Not too expensive to power him up as well. I think it's around like 3,000 training to power him up. Very good card. I have him on my no money spent account. And also, as you can see, there's everything you can ask for. The pretty high man, you can get up to a 92. Hits the threshold, very solid. The press isn't the best, but just being fast is very solid. But you can get this card for around 60K and under. We're looking at 50K, but you could snipe this card easily for 50K because he drops below 50K. I've seen him getting bought on Mutthead every single day for 50K and under. So if you wait for the perfect time for this card, you're either going to be buying him at 70K or 50K. He is a budget because you can get him under 50K, and that is why I have him on this list. He is a very solid card. That's why you see his price always fluctuating on the market, and that is why everybody should have themselves a Dante Jackson. If you could find him for the right price and wait and be patient on the card, you should definitely have this card in your team. Sitting at number 7, we actually have a 91 overall Reggie White. This guy is under 50K right now. I grabbed an expensive one sitting at 55K, so it wouldn't get bought in the middle of me doing this little review. But as you guys can see, his stats are insane. Pretty high speed for a slower end, 76. You can even move him to D-tackle. I see a lot of people play Reggie White at D-tackle. But as you guys can see, 91 block shed, 91 power move. Pretty decent finesse move. Everything is just very solid. He hits thresholds on 2 of his pass rushing moves. Very, very good card. Honestly, he used to dominate me back in the day. He's for sure very good, especially when you're in lower divisions and you're on a no money spent team and you're keeping budget players. Reggie White for under 50K is a steal. Let me tell you that right now. Everybody should have him on their team. You're going to hear me saying that a lot, but I'm telling you guys, when you're building a budget team, there are certain cards you need to have, and this Reggie White is 100% one of them. Anyways, let's head into our number 6. Moving on to number 6 is actually going to be the 93 Snow Beast Kelsey. As you'll notice, a lot of these guys are going to be on there. These guys are so cheap to make. Everybody already knows this. But as you can see, every running stat is above 90 except for, I think that is pass block protection. I have no clue what PBP stands for, but that is the only one that is under a 90. All of them are very, very solid. He's also a quicker player. 69 speed is pretty good for an offensive lineman, especially with the 79 Excel. Seems like every time I do a pool with my center, there's a couple plays with the center pools, he always gets there. He's one of those guys that I love having on my team. He's going to be the only offensive lineman on this video, but I just think everybody should have him on their team for especially how cheap you can get a 93 overall offensive lineman. You can get him for around under 40K, depending on how cheap you're training. You can even get it for cheaper than that. Get lucky on a quick training reroll, get a lot of snow. Very, very easy. But anyways, this is just a great card. Honestly, I just think every Snow Beast is very solid with this new promo. Very cheap, helping out a lot of no money spends. This card is very solid. Let's head into our top 5. Jamal Dean is one of those cheaper options you can get, sitting around 45K to 40-ish K. As you can see, 94 speed corner. The reason why he is above Dante Jackson, though, as you can see, the man is a tad bit higher, and the zone is around 4 to 5 spots higher. Press is higher. Just basically a better Dante Jackson. Also 2 inches taller. Jamal Dean is literally just a smidge above Dante Jackson, but he's still very, very solid. As you can see, the only thing that sucks about Jamal Dean is he does not have a power-up. But when you're a budget, the reason why he's higher, because on a budget team, when you're a budget, you can't really afford those power-ups all the time. So that is why we're going off pure card, and Jamal Dean, his pure card is for sure better than Dante Jackson's pure card. And I've seen this card a lot, honestly. Because there's a lot of people running Buccaneers same team now because how stacked their corners are. They have him. They also have, can't remember the other ones, Sean Murphy, Bunting. And I'm pretty sure they just got a Carlton Davis as well, if I'm not mistaken. So they have 3 very fast corners. And Jamal Dean, for how cheap he is, everybody should have him on their team. I have him as my 5th corner. I know it doesn't really matter, but he still sometimes gets in there and like 3-man deep, or if anything ever happens in our player side, he plays. Anyways, let's head on to number 4, and let's get right into the more interesting cards. I think these ones are a lot more fun. So one of the cards I showed you guys yesterday in my yesterday's video was a budget beast Evan Ingram gameplay. This card you can get for literally 20-ish K. Very cheap, because the reason why you can get him for so cheap, they gave you his collectible for free on Christmas Day. Just for a present, I guess. I have no clue. It was in my binder, and I had him, and I was super hyped because he's really good. But as you can see, he is actually my backup tight end right behind Taysom Hill. He is also very solid, 92 base speed. I don't have anything boosted on him because he barely plays. But if he does play, he's going to be very solid. 92 speed, 94 spec catch, 94 catching, 91 short route running. You can get that medium route running to a 90. Obviously, if you use a little bit of the play fake, if you're a big play fake guy. But this makes a great backup or a great starter on a budget team. Evan Ingram is a top tier card for like how cheap you can get him. 30K. Like I said, they gave you the collectible for free. Just get the hot cocoa. You can get that for how cheap you like, it's very cheap. It's just depending on how smart you are with your pools, and also, I mean, on your picks in the market. And then if you get lucky on your rerolls, you can get this card for literally 10K if you get super lucky. But this card is very solid. I think a lot of people should have him on your team. But we do have one more tight end in the video. Let's get right into it. The number 3 player is actually going to be another tight end. It's going to be this Jonnu Smith collectible. As you can see, going around 7 to 5K. You can get him for under 5K easily. But the thing is, he is a smidge better, as you obviously can't see here, but when you have him powered up, he has +2 medium route running, he has +2 short route running. Basically, every other stat is exactly the same. Jonnu Smith is just like Jamal Dean and with Dante Jackson, just a smidge better at a couple stats. That is why Jonnu is better. You do have to pay a little more for Jonnu because you don't get his collectible for free. But as you can see here, 6,000 for this card. He doesn't have a power-up either. Very, very solid card. Honestly, these two tight ends could be on everybody's team. If you run two tight end sets, you need two budget guys, and they're both super, super fast. Jonnu Smith and Evan Ingram are number 4 and 3, should be on your team. As you can see here, here's going to be another Snow Beast. I do have him powered up and in a Saints theme team. So take away a couple of those pluses. He is still very solid. He would have like an 88 zone, a 94 man or a 93 man without the power up. The speed is already a 92 it's a 92 base. So if you're not even powering him up, very solid card for how cheap he is. He is easily the best corner out of all these guys just because it's not only because of his speed, but he has very good stats everywhere else. As you can see on my team, I have 25 Saints. I don't even have double sprinter. I have him powered up. He is super solid on our team. Very good card. 96 overall corner. Very, very good card. He just plays a lot better than his stats as well. I swear, I throw him in zone all the time. A 92 zone feels a little too low on how good it actually plays. But Marshawn Lattimore, all the Snow Beasts, honestly, are the best in the game. Everybody should have every single one of them. But let's head into our final number 1 position of the day. The final card of the day is actually going to be another Snow Beast. These guys, like I said, are very, very good. 93 speed on our team could be better. I could power him up. I don't think I have. Yeah, I do not have him powered up. I do not know why I don't have him powered up. I should have him powered up, but I am slacking very bad on that. But as you can see, 99 zone. He starts off with a 96 zone. That is insane, especially at free safety. He could be up to a 95 speed easily. I need to power him up. I didn't even know I didn't have him powered up. He just plays that good. You don't I'm telling you guys, without the power up, he plays amazing for me. That is why he's number 1 on this list. This is a guy that is literally playing on a 93 team. That's how good these cards are. And then that you can get them for under 50K. You can get them for under 30K if you're smart with it. These cards are very, very good. Everybody should have all 4 Snow Beasts if you're on a budget team. Especially the Eddie Jackson and the Marshawn Lattimore. These two are just must-haves. This Eddie Jackson, he's not on any of my theme teams. There's other safeties that could be on my theme team, but I truly think Eddie Jackson plays just so much better than all of them. It's completely insane how good this card is. He used to be so bad in Madden. If you've played previous Maddens, you know he always has, if this was his card last year, he'd have an 88 speed. That's how bad they would cheat Eddie Jackson. Now he gets his card just as good, and people actually love him now. He is known as Bojack. That's what everyone calls him. He is super, super good and a super fire card. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my top 10 budget cards. All these cards you can get for under 50K, like I said. Very, very good. You can get them for even cheaper if you're sniping, if you're playing your money safe, and you're actually going the safer route. But super solid cards. Otherwise, I don't know. All of them should belong in this list. There's probably a couple guys I'm forgetting. Let me know if there's any other guys you guys would add onto this list or switch out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.